Okay, so another one of my favorite toys is the VTech sit-to-stand. This is especially good if you work in early intervention or you're working with kiddos kind of under the baby age, early toddlers possibly type of age. It is pretty low, so once you're starting to work on walking, like with a little bit older kids, like if you have a kiddo who's a little delayed, it may be a little bit short to work on walking with. But I really like this for a couple different reasons. First of all, it's easy to travel with. The legs do fold down. I will say mine don't fold down quite as well anymore. I've had it for a couple years. The wheels do adjust, so like here they're going really fast. You can adjust them so that they lock. And that they don't really move quite as much. So especially if you want something a little bit more stable where they're not going to go flying across the room, that is nice. It's also a nice inclined surface to work on, like you're working on a little bit later sitting. I really like this to do a lot of reaching up and side sitting. So I'll do a lot of side sitting play here to work on some of that reaching and side sitting, especially with your babies with like torticollis that have trunk tightness too. But my favorite part is that the front comes off. So it's easy to take off, use for tons of different skills. So I will start using this. I'll use it in tummy time. I'll use it even in sidelying. You can kind of prop it up in sidelying and do some reaching and playing here. If you have a kiddo you're working on some sidelying with. Early sitting skills, you can prop it up just a little bit to work on some of those early sitting skills, putting it to the side to work on some of that just weight shifting, reaching over. It's definitely a great toy for kids. They're always interested in it and like to play with it. The other part that I like is because the front comes off, when you're working on some walking, they're not reaching around to play with the front. I don't know about you, but I've always had an issue with walkers with stuff on the front. The kids just want to play with it. They don't want to walk with it because that's hard for them. So the fact that it comes off makes this a little bit less interesting, and then you can really use it as an actual push toy. I've also used this to put other things on. Like I'll put other toys on here. I'll tie beads to the top, play with it there. I've had links that I've put on just to kind of work on different things, kind of change it up. I also like this part on the bottom. I'll use that a lot for tummy time, especially with working on that early weight shift to reach up. That's a great one to kind of get them engaged. Also with your working on rolling back to belly and belly to back, working on some of that weight shifting. So I like to use that part of it too. So this is definitely a win for therapy. I use it a lot, use it lots of different ways, lots of different kids. It's gotten lots of love and the kids always seem to enjoy it. So let me know what questions you have about it.